The first time you receive a dormant plant in the mail, you might think to yourself, what is this plant? It looks dead, when in fact it really isn't dead, it's just a dormant plant. Here are some examples of dormant potted perennials, shrubs, and vines. When you receive them, there won't be top growth, but if you unpot them, you'll see that they have very healthy root systems. Once they're in the ground, they'll start sprouting and growing. When you receive a dormant potted plant, the first thing you'll do is check for moisture. Stick your finger about an inch down into the soil, and if it's dry, water the plant thoroughly. Dig a hole as deep as the root ball and wide enough so the roots can spread out. Remove the plant from the pot and gently loosen the roots around the sides encircling the bottom. Set the root ball in the hole so the top of the root ball is level with the surface of the surrounding soil. Push soil into the hole, filling in to prevent air pockets. Firm the soil around the root ball, then water to eliminate any other remaining air pockets. Also shipped dormant but not potted are bare root plants. Dormant bare root plants have roots and very little top growth. Bare root plants have their advantages. They can be planted out in the garden earlier in the season than potted plants, and they aren't adversely affected by unpredictable weather. Early planting allows them to settle in and establish roots before dealing with sun and drying winds. Bare root plants come in different forms. They can be bulbs, rhizomes, or the crowns and roots of leafy perennials, or woody trees and shrubs. Regardless, you want to plant them as soon as possible after receiving them. Remove the packing material that surrounds the roots. For woody shrubs, trees, and vines, soak the roots, only the roots, in a pail of water for a few hours. Dig a hole wide enough to accommodate the spread of the roots and to allow you to set the crown at the depth indicated on your plant tag. The crown is where the leaves or stems meet the roots. Most of the time it's fairly obvious where the crown is. In the case of rhizomes or ferns, it may be less obvious. If you're not completely sure where the crown is, plant the bare root on its side and Mother Nature will figure it out. Place the bare root into the hole and arrange the roots as naturally as possible. For shrubs, trees, and vines, take extra care not to break the roots, which can be brittle. Holding the crown, push soil into the hole, filling in to prevent air pockets. Firm the soil gently around the crown to the depth indicated on your plant tag, and then water to eliminate any remaining air pockets. When you receive your bare root plants, some of the plants may have started sprouting. That's perfectly fine. The only difference is that when you plant them, plant at a depth so that the leaves that are green are poking out of the soil. As your dormant plant settles in, it will produce leaves and stems above the ground. Be careful not to overwater. Your dormant plant really doesn't need more water than the surrounding garden. For more information on all the plants we carry at White Flower Farm, visit the Gardening Help section of our website.